Um, maybe people remember it from the time before this development team.
No one remembers it from the time before. That's
Okay.
actually our biggest problem.
Okay.
So people act like this team's the one that created the coin.
Right.
So when they buy off the exchange, they come here and they say, well, we invested in you.
Right.
Wait, it's like, hold on, man. If you invest in a company, the company gets the funds. You mean you're a consumer? You bought it off a retailer, an
Yeah.
exchange.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I look at that as in like, if I go to Walmart, which is a big retailer, and I buy a product, say I buy a toaster, then as long as the product functions, then I have to keep the product. I can't return it to the manufacturer.
Sure.
Um, and I can't go to the manufacturer and say, well, this toaster doesn't make coffee. When will
Sure.
the toaster make coffee? I want a toaster that makes coffee. You buy a toaster, you're buying a toaster.
Sure.
So these people, the actual product that they bought is a token.
Yes.
That's what they bought. Does the token work? Can you trade the token? Can you sell the token on the exchange if you want to? Yes. Product works. Now they want to talk about use cases.
Yes.
So now they come to XPCoin and they start pressuring us to do all these use cases that they're interested in. We may not be interested in that as a core group, right?
Mm.
So now let's take the toaster example. Now, if I go to the toaster company and say, hey, I really like to make toast, you need to sponsor events in this place, right?
Yes.
You need to do all the
Yes.
setup, all the pay, all the organizing, so I can just bring my toaster there and make toast. Or so I can go there and see other people make toast.
Sure.
And the reason I'm saying this is because, I mean, I tell everybody that our product is already out there in the market. So what that turns us into is an integration company.
Yep.
What can we integrate our product line into? So, I mean, we have our own stuff, but everybody in the world is free to integrate this product line into whatever they want to.
Sure.
The real question is who do they want to do it? The traders just want to go there and spend the money that they got somehow, and that's all the responsibility that they want.
Sure.
They take their expectations and they come to another group and they put those expectations on them, but they don't do it in a way like, hey man, could you please do this? And if it's not, okay, I understand it. They're like, if you don't do this, you're a scam coin.
Yep.
You're stealing.
And we're going to take our money out tomorrow, and all of
Or
these
we're gonna go
threats. Yeah.
to yeah, or we're gonna go on the internet and we're gonna say because you don't want to have your toaster make coffee, you're a
Yeah.
fraud. You're
Sure.
stealing from me. And it's just
Sure.
like at the end of the day, when you find that when you look into your communities and a lot of the consensus like this, and like I have 67 other coins or more. I counted them last night.
Yeah.
I stopped counting at 67.
Crazy.
Um,
That's a lot of
I
coins.
go in, yeah, I go into the other coin communities and I see them under the same kind of people.
Yep.
And then I start looking down the right-hand side of the list at who's in that community and I start to see the same people.
Sure.
So
Oh,
the
it
crypto
is.
space is actually pretty small.
Yes. Yeah. I've got 9 coins myself. And I've been tried to be really careful with the ones that I got into to make sure they were coins I believed in. But on the idea of integration and sticking with XPCoin, one of the things I would like to see, and I don't know if you could point me in the right direction, um, if you say about 7 days to die, how can I buy 7 days to die with XPCoin? Is that going to be something that I can do in the near future?
Um, Hopefully. So one of the projects that my team is slated for is the merchant store. Okay.
Okay.
When we look at the merchant system, the whole side of that, it involves around a number of different things. So first of all, you have to understand any integration you split into 3 steps automatically. There's the front end that the user sees. Then there's the middleware. That's the application space. And then there's the wallet.
Okay.
So if I build a website, the website itself would be the front end. That's what users go and use.
Yep.
The middleware is what happens that the users don't see. The payment transaction, the processing of the stuff, right? The wallet is where the transaction takes place. That's its only role. doesn't store data about users. It doesn't store their names. It doesn't store their address. None of that. Just transactions, man.
Okay.
That's all it is. Okay. So if I wanted to develop a game, a web-based browser game, let's just go with that. Then I could have a little like RPG guy moves around on the screen. He's doing things. And in the background, I'm just having the middleware check different conditions and then trigger a payout in the wallet. Send funds here, this amount. Send funds here, this amount. Send funds here, this amount. It's a real simple process. It's just in people's creative ideas, that's where the complexity comes in. So in the example you put, can I buy 7 days to die for XP? Right now, this is how you do it. You sell your XP for BTC, send your BTC to a place that deals with Steam cards.
Yep.
Get a Steam card, buy your game on Steam.
Yep.
You can do it with multiple steps.
Sure.
Now,
Yeah.
when we get our system going, then you can just jump the BTC part out of the deal.
That's the bit That's the bit I'm interested in. That's the bit
Okay,
I'm trying
so that's
to
how we had it
sell to
before.
people.
That's correct. That's how we had it before. So flip BTC out of it. So now you take your XP, you go to the website, you buy your Steam card, you activate that Steam card, and it gives you X amount of dollars in Steam as a credit. You can buy whatever game you want. So that's part A.
Yep.
Part B is indie developer sign up. People who are making games need a place to sell their game. So we want to allow them to come to our place, upload a list of software keys, be an approved vendor. They have to be an approved to sell to people. And then people can come buy their product line through our online store and get sent directly the payment and not have to worry about anything. That's part B. Part C is independent people. So let's say that I have a game that I haven't redeemed a specific key for. Now, this isn't like Steam credit or anything. This is an actual key to a game. Say Kerbal Space Program. So I sign up, I create my seller account, I add that Steam to the inventory thing. Someone comes, they want to buy that, it moves it into an escrow system.
Okay.
So they say they send the funds. When we verify the funds have been sent, then the key is released to that person. And the reason that's C instead of B or A is because of the amount of checks that have to go in on C.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
You're not dealing with a reputable company. You're dealing with an individual person. So it puts you kind of into like an eBay situation.
Sure.
Except it's not like an auction. Whoever the highest bidder wins. We're not going to do any auctioning. We're just going to do outright. You say how many XP you want for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Done deal. So there's a number of steps that's going to move into, but we are contracted for that. Yeah.
Sure. No, that sounds exciting, and that's what I try to. That's what people can understand. People can understand that you might go onto a game, pay an entry fee using XP, get your winnings in XP, and then use your XP to buy your next computer game, or maybe some hardware for your system, a new monitor or a new graphics card or something, to actually use the XP.
Yep.
Yeah, on a daily basis.
We have there's a number of projects on the list, and we don't go out and advertise our projects because people want them now. They don't want to give you the time it takes to build them, and if they don't build projects, then they don't understand the months that go into it. They want it done in like a day. So, and that's the trader people that we're talking about.
Absolutely, yeah.
They put their BTC into it. They can sell it when they want to. For them, that's like instant self-gratification. Let's equate it to porn.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is. To wait to get that fix drives them crazy.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh
if they
dear.
paid for the porn today but couldn't watch it for like 2 weeks, oh,
Yeah,
yeah, they'd be like,
that would
this is shit.
drive them nuts.
Yeah. So
uh,
that's why we don't say anything. Things take weeks and months and years to build.
oh sure.
And, we just started this, or I just got on board in June. And from June, we totally revamped all of the hosting. We picked up 19 VPSs to support all of the products and projects that we have in the works. That's 19 virtual private servers.
Wow.
Some of those are 24 cores, 32 gig of RAM machines. So some
Wow.
of the stuff that they do is quite intensive.
Sure.
The Rust servers, 7 Days to Die, all the game servers are there. Everything's there. That has maintenance. That's infrastructure. That's cost.
Sure.
It's not cheap for us, you know.
Well, no, I take
And
I take it you're like
but
you're a big organization now with salaries to